How you doing? I'm playing Forza Horizon 4 again on the Xbox One. Now, we've finally been able to use the Trans Am from Knight Rider, you know, and we've found the Pontiac decal, but that took me a long fucking time, you know. I'm talking, we had to play this game for well over 6 hours before I was able to use the car that I wanted and have the way I look, and have it the way that I wanted to look. So, you know, for finally, you know, that's my opinion, you know. Whereas in Forza 7, I didn't have to play the game for 6 hours, getting money and saving up to buy the car that I want, and then actually find the Pontiac decal. It took me 6 hours to get the money, and the thing is, look, I said, I've got the hope that the host has a class that my car can use, because there's S2, S1, A, B and C so far, right? Now, the Trans Am, that can only go to S1, so I can't use it in S2 races. And, you know, I just gotta hope that he uses a class that my Trans Am is in. Now, I'm after getting 3 Trans Ams, right? The same car, 1987 Trans Am, the kit out Knight Rider, right? So far I have it for S1, A and C, right? So I have to save up money again and have a B class Trans Am, you know. So that took 6 hours, you know what I mean? And, you know, I feel like, well, that's a lot of hard fucking work. So you see, there's my car right there, right? Now, I have Doom on it, right? Now, this is the fucking, see, it's S1, right? This Trans Am is S1, right? So, I'm going to show you all the cars, right, that I have, right? I go to my cars, right? Now, so this is the S1, right? Now I still can't find, okay, see S1, right? Right, so this is the S1, Trans Am, right? Now, I couldn't find any Atari decals, which I'm pissed off about. So, but I found Doom, you know. Now, to get this car and Doom, that took me 3 hours, okay, to save up the money, and then I had to pay for the reclass, because the house won't, most of the time, won't pick a class that my car can use. Now, I shouldn't have to drive another car if I don't want it. That's my opinion. I love this fucking car. I don't want to drive anything else, you know. And I can't find any Atari decals yet. But I found the Pontiac decal, the American flags and stuff, you know. Now, the cool thing about Forza 7 is you can actually make your own decals. If it's not on the decal list, you can make it yourself, but that takes more time, and sometimes I'm just a lazy bastard, right? But I am going to design my own Atari decal for my car, because I want to, because I love it, you know? So this is the S1 Trans Am. Now this took me 3 hours, right? Before this I was driving a car called a Pagani, which is a cool fucking car, but it's not the car that I want to drive. This is the car for me. If I was living in the States right now, this is a car that I'd save up and I'd buy. But we live in Ireland, so we don't have any American cars, and certainly no Pontiac cars. But I love this fucking car. Ever since I've seen Knight Rider, I love this car. And Doom is one of my favourite games of all time. So yeah, now this is the house that I bought. You can buy houses in the game, which is pretty cool. Now, all it serves as is a fucking parking lot for your car. You know, there's no... but it's awesome. Now, it's set in England, like I said, so this is probably a real house somewhere in England, I don't know, like, you know. But this is the S1 car, right? So, I have it, right, I'm gonna, my cars, right. See, like, the last race that I was in was an S1 class, so that's what it's set to right now, right. So, here are my cars right now, right, my Pontiac, right, view car, right. Now this is the fucking which class is this? This is the fucking shit. See, okay, fucking show view car, right, so, right, this is a B class, yeah. So Pac-Man was the closest thing we could get to anything Atari related from their fucking decal store, but the Pontiac and the American flag, I have to fucking have it. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is the B class car. Now that it took me even longer to get it to the B fucking class, you know. So I still have to get a fucking A class, and I think that's it. Then I'll have a Trans Am for all classes, so it doesn't matter what the fuck the house picks. I'm gonna be able to use my Trans Am, you know, because this is the only car that we want to use, and it looks fucking sweet, like, you know, with the Pontiac logo, the American flag, and Pac-Man. So next thing I'm gonna do, see, I had to play more races to get more credits, so we can get another Trans Am for the A class. Yeah, then I think I have a Trans Am for all classes. Now, there's a D class, but for some reason, they don't seem to play that at all. It's mainly S2, S1, A, B, and I haven't actually done a C race yet, you know. So yeah, like, I love the game. I still like the game. I mean, these are just my personal opinions. I shouldn't have to play this game for 6 hours or more just to get the car that I want to use. Now, that's my opinion, right? Now, these other cars, Triumph and all, look, my dad drove Triumph motorbikes in the army, so I have to support Triumph, you know. But this is the car that I was using for 6 hours, right? The fucking Zona fucking Pagani, whatever it is, which is a sweet car, but like this I was forced to drive this car for 6 hours to unlock the Trans Am. Now that shouldn't be the case, right? Now I'm not great at the game, right? I haven't even come third yet in the races. I've come 5th or 6th, and because of that, I get less credits and takes longer to get the credits. I'm not good at the game. I'm gonna come right out and say it. I'm not great at the game whatsoever, but I love it anyway. Where I don't give a shit what anyone thinks or says, you know. So yeah, I mean, fucking now in Forza Horizon 3, right? There was more Pontiac cars. There was more Pontiac content, and it didn't take 6 hours for me to get the Trans Am from the right road and to use the fucking car, you know. So like I'm still a bit pissed off about that, you know. But there's still loads to unlock in this game, you know. That's how much stuff there is, and like I'd say Turn 10 will put on more stuff. So again, what I'd like to see is more Pontiac cars, you know. You know, like the fucking the 65 GTO, you know, the fucking 1982 Trans Am, the actual 1982 Trans Am that I was using Night Rider, where the car now is the 87 Trans Am, which is the closest that it's going to get when it comes to fucking Forza, you know what I mean? So, like, and I'd like to see the fucking, the 1969 fucking Trans Am in here. All they have right now is the 87 Trans Am, the 77 Trans Am, and the 1969 GTO. Now, the 73 Trans Am is in the game, but it's not clear to see. You have to actually go into a thing called dealerships or something like that and find the fucking car. So why is it that they buried the 73 Trans Am in a separate menu? I don't get it. Like, it's just a lot of... all it is it takes a lot more time and hassle to find the car that you want. I mean, which... Now, I can't be the only guy alone here when I say that, you know? Because, like, to find the car you want takes a long fucking time. And that's the biggest problem with this game, you know, so far, for me. You know, but anyway, I finally fucking found it, you know. So, I just like this car so much that I'm going to fucking put up a lot of bullshit, you know, in my opinion, you know. But still, there's no Pontiac badges, right? There's no Pontiac driving gear. Yeah, there's fucking car horns and license plates, which is pretty cool. Now, one thing I noticed, right? See, Atari VCS, right? Now, I entered that like 4 or 5 times, right? And as I'd seen before, it said Horizon. So, I had to keep entering the fucking license plate. You know, where as I saw before, it said Horizon. Now, when you first start playing a game, that's the default fucking plate, like, you know. Like I said, I had to put an Atari VCS like 4 or 5 fucking times every time I start up the game. So these are all fucking issues, in my opinion. Now, it might seem ridiculous to other people out there. See how Atari VCS, whereas before it was Horizon. So these are just issues with the game that are pissing me off. You know, these are my opinions. But it took me 6 fucking hours to get to be able to use this fucking car. You know. Now, that didn't happen in Forza Horizon 3. It didn't happen in Forza Motorsport 7, 6 or 5. So anyway, so like I'm gonna have to fucking drive a few more races to get an A-class Trans Am, and then I'll finally fucking I'll make an Atari logo myself, because the decal store doesn't have any Atari stuff except for Pac-Man. Whereas in Forza Horizon 3, Forza Horizon 7, there was the Atari logo was in the fucking decal store. So I don't know what fucking easy to decide to remove it. You know what I mean? So anyway, sorry about the course, sorry about the giving out, but this is just how I feel about the game, right? Little fucking things. It just takes a lot longer to get to the stuff that you want to get to. To get to the car that you want to get the fucking decals, to get the car you want and the way you want it to fucking look. Okay, anyway. So I've got 77,000 credits, so I can buy a new Trans Am. So that's what I'm gonna do, right? So you go to Auto Show, review all cars, right? Now first I had to buy the fucking car, then I had to pay for the upgrade. And now the upgrade will cost 70 or 80 grand. So I'm gonna have to buy the car again and then win a few more races, then play a few more races. Like I said, I haven't won a race yet, I haven't even come forward, because it's hard and people be dickheads, right? But I don't care, I'm still gonna get my enjoyment out of the game. I pay my money just like everyone else, so fuck it. Right, see, just 3 fucking cars, right? Now the 73 Trans Am is there, but it's not listed on the Pontiac fucking page. I don't fucking understand that, you know. But the 73 Trans Am is there, you know. But like I said, like the 69 Trans Am should be there. The 65 GTO should be there. The 69, like the 77 Trans Am, fine, no. But the 1982 Trans Am, I mean, I don't fucking get it, you know. Anyway, it's better than nothing, you know. Like, if this car wasn't in the game, the 87 Trans Am, I'd fucking go nuts. You know what I mean? Because every Forza game there's been the Trans Am, so right. So I'm gonna have to buy this car again and tune it to the A class, you know. So yeah, now see, it comes up with fucking random fucking stuff, you know. Or you know, for designs for the car, or you can go to the fucking decal store and hope that it's there. But like I said, I haven't found the Atari logo yet, you know. So I was gonna buy I'm gonna get Night Rider again. Fuck it, yeah. Yep. That's not fucking right. Fuck. No thanks, that's not the one I want. See, that's a fucking mistake right there, as you're seeing. It shouldn't look like shite, like, you know. It's more like it. The scanner's a bit weak though, but I don't mind, fuck it, that'll do, right? I'm gonna do a fucking Atari decal for it anyway, because I have kit already, like that fucking design, like, you know. And another thing, when in previous Forza games, when you bought the car, it says this is your 1987 Pontiac Trans Am. It doesn't say that anymore. You know, fucking anyway, yeah, you can mess around with the lights and all, which is pretty cool. You know, you can turn them on and off. You can fucking, that's cool the way you can go around the car. You can open the fucking doors and all, which is pretty cool. You know, yep. Atari VCS. I tell you, I can't wait till July 2019. I'll finally have it, you know. I can't wait to get it and play it and enjoy it. And yes, fellas, it is gonna be real. It is gonna exist, you know. So, you know, to all the naysayers out there that are still saying it's a hoax, it's a scam, it's not, fellas. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So yeah, we'll just fucking buy it. Yeah, go back. Yep. Right. So you see that's a C class automatically. You see the C, the yellow yoke, right? So like I'm gonna have to fucking upgrade it to A class, right? So we can find new tunes, right? Or auto upgrade. I never tried that before.
Of course, if you're more about ends than means, you can use our auto upgrade service. Just pick a performance target and I'll make it happen.
Right. So like I said, right, I have a C already with kit, right? Not this one, but the other one. I have an S1. See, I have a B. A is what I need, right? Then I'll have a Trans Am for all fucking classes, right? But this is the one that I need, right? As you see, the Trans Am doesn't. Now there is an S2, which the Trans Am obviously can't do that. So A is what I want. 54,000. I don't have enough right now. I've only got 52,000. So I'll drive a few more races, then I'll come back and get it. You know. So yeah, yep. Okay. So that's it. I mean, we'll make another video later on, right? But to sum it up, this is my second video about this, right? I made one earlier on, and yeah, I mean, it just takes a lot longer to get to the car that you want, and to have a look in the way you want. In my opinion, you know, whereas in previous Forza games, it didn't take this fucking long, you know. That's my opinion, you know. Now, like I said, I love this car. That's what I use it all the time. Now, okay, people like changing their cars, use different cars. I fucking don't, you know. I like using the same car all the time because I love this fucking car, you know. So, that's me, you know. Now, people think I'm a fucking idiot. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks, you know. Like, you know, that's my opinion, right? So, yeah, I mean, if people want to drive whatever car, whatever, I don't criticise them or fucking say, no, you shouldn't drive that fucking car or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, so that's the end of this video. This is my second video about Forza Horizon 4. It's good, it's good, but not perfect because of them reasons I just stated. You know, it just takes a lot longer. In my experience. Now, if you're the sort of person that wins every race, then no fucking problem. Like, saving up that money is gonna be a breeze. But like I said, I'm not good at this game. You know what I mean? I'll come 4th or 5th or 6th. You know what I mean? But I still have fun playing the game. So it took me longer. That's all. You know, and the menu system. See how many menus there is. You know what I mean? With all the fucking icons, it takes a while to figure out what to do and how to do it. You know what I mean? Where the interface with previous Forza games was a lot fucking easier. You know, in my opinion. So look at that. It just takes a lot fucking longer. In my opinion. So that's the end of this video. Right? This is my second video. I don't know if I make a tour. I don't know. I'll see what happens. Right? But like I said, it took me 6 hours or more to get the car that I want and the way I want it looking. But still, there's still no Atari decal, right? So I'm gonna drive a few more races, upgrade this Trans Am to an A class. So then it'll have a Trans Am for every fucking class. And then, you know, I still can't believe they took out the Atari logo, which was in every other Forza game. So I'm gonna have to make up my own logo, which is cool that you can do that. It just takes a lot of time. An impatient fucker. What can I say? Like, you know, but I've got more patience than some other people out there. So that's the end of this video. What's your opinions on the game? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Did it take you fucking hours to get the car you want? What do you think of the interface? You think it's a bit fucking... It's a bit hard to use. It's a bit, it takes a lot longer to figure out what does what because it's so fucking many, if you know what I'm saying. So anyway, thanks for watching if you're watching, and I'll see you later. I love this fucking car, you know. Brilliant. So, take care and good luck.